Yes, ma'am, you are audible and visible.
Okay, all right. Right, so welcome to the session. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I am doing great. How
All
about you?
right, I'm also doing good. Right, so as you already know, my name is Tanishka and I'll be taking this session with you for today and I'm connecting with you from Delhi. That's a bit about me. Before I proceed ahead, any sort of doubts or questions, anything that you wish to ask?
No such questions. I have no question.
Hey, your voice is breaking too much. I couldn't understand what you said.
Can you hear me now? I have no question.
There is no audio.
Hello,
Okay,
can you hear
yeah,
me?
now I can hear you, but your video is very blurred.
Okay. So, no, ma'am, I have no question.
All right, okay, fair enough. Right, so if you have no questions, then I'm going to go ahead with our topic for today, and then we're going to proceed further from there. At the end, I'll be giving you feedback about the session. At any point, if you're not enjoying the topic of the session, you can let me know. I'll change it, right? Works? Okay. All right. So
Okay.
our topic for today is
Okay.
going to be age. I think that's the topic. Yes, right. So we'll be discussing
Yeah.
on that
Yeah.
front.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So when I talk about age,
Okay.
how
Okay.
old do you want to live up to?
There is no specific age, but yeah, I wish I can live up to 70 years, maximum 70 years, not higher than 70 years. Okay.
Only 70 years. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Even that is actually honestly too much. What do you plan on doing
Yeah.
till 70?
Uh, I have many plans, and
Anytime.
most of the plans, yeah, and most of the plans are below the age of 50 years, and I want to achieve all my goals below the age of 50 years, and the rest of the 20 years I want to live with my family and I think my children and my grandchildren, and I want to devote to God in the rest of my life. Okay, so
Hmm.
all the goals I want to achieve before 50 and after 50, the rest of the 20 years I want to spend my whole life with my family only. Okay.
Hmm. Fair enough. That's a good division of life that you've done. Fair enough. All right, okay. Right. So, in your opinion, what do you think? Do you think younger people are happy or do you think older people are happier?
No, I don't think like that. I think that happiness is a state of mind. Happiness is not defined by age or other
Hmm.
things. It's a state of mind. If you want to be happy, then no other things can bar you from this. Okay. And yeah, also I think that yeah, when younger people might get very happiness because in our childhood we do not have any tensions or any responsibilities, and we
Hmm.
do not expect anything from anyone. And by the age, as we are getting older by a day, so we
Uh-huh.
expect a lot of things from our parents or our friends or our partners. So we face a lot of troubles. So if we face a lot of sorrow. Okay,
Hmm.
yeah, in terms of age, I think that childhood or younger age is much better than older age. Okay.
Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. Right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, what about you? If I ask you, are you happy right now or were you happy earlier? Like when you were younger, or do you think you might be happier in the future? What are your views on your own happiness?
Yeah, I think I am happy, but I was more happy. I was happier in my childhood because of in my childhood if I wanted to play cricket or football, then I can play. I could play,
Hmm.
but nowadays I cannot play because I have no times for this. And yes, in my childhood there are lots of friends, and we I used to go to school and I used to make friends. But nowadays there are no such friends or no such options available. And yeah, I think that I am happy now.
Hmm.
But actually, I have been doing I have been preparing for government examinations since
Hmm.
2021, and so my life is quite hectic now because I have to study 8 to 10 hours per day. So that's why maybe I have no time
Hmm.
for
You're
my
preparing for
others.
civils, is it?
No, I have been preparing for banking examinations.
Okay. Oh my God, those are my God, those are tough because they pick up very limited, I would say candidates.
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah,
positions are very very limited, and the
yeah,
number of people who give banking because there's no restriction, right? So anybody and everyone can give the exams.
yeah,
So people from
yeah,
different backgrounds are
exactly.
giving it. So those are
Yeah,
very tough
exactly.
and
And I
competitive.
think Yeah, and I think that banking examination syllabus is not very tough.
Huh.
The only competition is the speed, I think, because all the mathematics problems and reasoning I can do, but
Okay.
in 1 hour it is tough for me. Okay, so
Yeah.
I think the
Oh, the
main
exam is only
competition is
one
the
hour.
time. Yeah, only preliminary examinations is for only 1 hours for 100 marks, and in
Oof.
mains examinations it is 2 hours. Okay.
Wow. Ayo, that makes
So
sense.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, I think that because of my study, I do not have I do not have enough times to
Hmm.
spend my life in cricket or anything. So yeah, I wish if I get a job in banking sector, and after this, and I will
Hmm.
get my free time someday,
Hmm.
and then I will achieve all my goals, and I will work upon my passions. I want to play guitar. I want to in my childhood I want to sing. Okay. So I have no teacher for singing. So I think if I get a job and if I have enough free time in my future life, so that I can achieve all those things. Okay.
Yeah,
So it is quite a tough now. It is quite a tough time now. Okay, but
that makes sense.
it will be good after some days. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think, I
Yeah.
mean, any type of job that you want to do, in the initial phase, there's like a lot of hard work involved, but then it pays off well, right? So it's
Yeah.
the same thing everywhere,
Yeah.
whether it's private, public, anything. So the more you're
Yeah.
working right now, you're gonna have good perks of it later. So
Yeah.
that's definitely
Absolutely.
there. And you'll be much
Absolutely.
more relaxed. So that's there.
Yeah.
So it's only the
Yeah.
worry
Absolutely.
is limited only for a few, I would say, months or few years. So
Yeah.
that's that.
Absolutely.
Makes
Absolutely.
sense. So this is going to be your first attempt, or you have tried once before?
No, it is my second attempt actually.
Okay.
First attempt
Now
was
you know
in
the
my
pattern.
2021. Yeah, I know the
Ah,
pattern.
thank God. Knowing the pattern in these exams is kind of important. I know they change a certain bit of it every year, but knowing the pattern really helps. It just kind of puts you
Yeah,
in a good confidence mode that, yeah, I've done this, I can do it again. So
yeah,
that's
absolutely.
there. Because I don't know, I mean, maximum people don't clear it in the first attempt. Like anybody I know have like taken at least two or three attempts to actually clear it because the first
Yeah,
attempt you are just like very scared, you don't know how the exam is gonna be. It's just like a hit and try at that time. So
yeah,
that's there.
absolutely. Yeah.
Makes
I
sense.
think
Fair enough.
for any competitive exams, maximum 2 to 3 attempt is enough. If you do not get a job after third attempt or after fourth
Huh.
attempt, then it might be that you are going on the wrong path. The strategy you follow must
Yeah.
be wrong. I think so. At least change your strategy for getting to get a exam.
Yeah.
So I think maximum 2 to 3 attempts is enough for any competitive examinations.
True.
So what do you do? Are you a student or a working professional?
I'm still a student. I'm doing my master's in clinical psychology, so that's my major background. I do work. I do work part time, but I work in the field of
Okay.
English. So my degree is
Okay.
something else. My degree is something that I can't practice without having enough experience in it. So I'm still working on the
Okay.
experience part there. But I don't like to sit free, you can say. That's why I work in the field that's more related to English literature and content. So
Okay. So
that's that.
what are your future goals? What do you want to become in future?
My future goals would be to become a psychotherapist because that's what I'm studying right now and that's what I'm learning to do right now to be a therapist. So
Okay.
that's definitely a future goal. But yeah, as I said, that field requires a lot of experience and a lot of exposure to research. So
Yeah.
it's probably going to take like 6, 7 years more. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah.
So I'm still
Yeah.
studying in that field and I'm learning to deal with clients and everything.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The only reason I know about civils and government exams is because I didn't want to give actually. My parents wanted me to give it.
Mm.
So I prepared for those while back in school. And
Mm.
yeah, I realized that I don't want to do it then only. So I gave up before giving the first attempt. So that's that.
Okay. Actually,
But
it needs a lot of patience. Needs a lot of patience
patience and it needs
because
a lot of will also. Like I mean,
yeah.
there needs to be a passion that, yeah, this is what I want to do. If you just
Yeah.
study it, like I was just studying it, okay, my parents have said it, so I have to do it. If you studied it like that, you
Mm.
can't because there is so much
Yeah.
syllabus to cover. Only if you
Yeah.
have genuine passion and desire to do that thing, then
Yeah.
you can actually study and have that patience. But if
Yeah.
you don't even want to, if that is not your goal, then you can't
Yeah.
do it. Like if you want to clear any government exam, I feel like your whole life should revolve around it till you
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
achieve it. That's how tough it is to
Yeah.
prepare for it because those exams are not
Yeah.
easy. They're very, very
Yeah.
tough, and the syllabus, there is no syllabus, everything is syllabus. It's
Yeah.
that vast
Absolutely. Yeah.
because that is what I
Actually,
realized.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
So actually, I have passion to be a I had passion to be a banker, and actually I graduated in 2016 in electrical engineering, and
Okay.
after that I worked
Oh, you
I worked
had
in a
working
company.
experience.
Yeah,
Okay.
I worked in a company for 3 years, and
Okay.
after that I decided to quit my job and started preparing for banking examination.
Hmm.
Uh,
That makes
so
sense.
yeah, it is a passion actually. I want to be a banker. And I think it is maybe it is my last attempt because after that I will not be a eligible candidate for any banking clerical examinations because my
Why?
age is now 27. My age is now
Oh,
27, and for general category students it is 28 for clerical examinations, and for officers examination it is 30. So I have a chance for no, for two to three attempts for officer ranking, but for
officer
clerical
ranking.
examination, it is my yeah for clerical examination, it is my last attempt.
Oh, wow, that creates a lot of pressure. So, are you preparing
Yeah,
for the officer levels one exams also, or just for
yeah,
clerical
yeah,
ranking?
yeah. Actually, syllabus is same for clerical
Okay,
and the officer ranking. The syllabus is same. Only the difference is question pattern or question quality, like hard, in officer ranking examination, it is quite harder than clerical examinations. Okay, and syllabus is same.
hmm,
Okay,
fair enough. So, the level of the exam upgrades, but the syllabus is
yeah,
same, which is basically everything.
yeah, yeah. The level of the examinations is different.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm.
Hmm, fair enough. Yeah, that is understandable because that's a higher post. Of course, it's going to be tougher. So
Yeah,
that's that. But yeah,
yeah.
I'm assuming that there are no confines to your syllabus as well, right? So like they just give you a topic that this is the topic. Anything can come from this.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
My God. So how are you preparing? Are you taking coaching or you're preparing by yourself?
I took a coaching from Kolkata,
Okay.
and after that I started preparing by myself. So
Okay.
currently I have been preparing myself by myself. Yeah.
Right. So these are state bank examinations, right?
state banks and public sector banks
Public
also.
sector banks as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
and also
got
RBI, Reserve Bank of
it.
India.
RBI is also. Fair
Yeah,
enough. Makes sense. But wow, that's a lot of preparation that you're doing.
yeah.